everyone. Welcome to the Play Choices podcast, a podcast you hear. My name is V.
I can't. I'm gonna get it together.
Why are you singing in the background?
I know. That's what...
Would you like to introduce yourself?
It's the intro to your podcast. You don't have
Oh,
that
he was
intro
doing.
music?
Oh my god.
I do have intro music, but have you ever listened to an episode of my podcast to know what the intro music is?
Obviously not.
Obviously not.
Obviously not. Hi, my name's V, and this is the Peanut Gallery. This is my boyfriend.
Wow.
What'd you say?
I was asking you the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, the peanut. Where did the phrase "the Peanut Gallery" come from?
I don't know. I know what it means, but I don't know the origin of it.
Yeah, I know what it means, but I don't know what it stands for. But the Peanut Gallery is just basically the people in the back who just make comments.
Yeah, 2 cents.
So that's
2
what it
cents.
means.
Damn, that's a low title. I'm a peanut.
Oh,
What the fuck? I'm just a snack.
you
want to
be a cashew? Like what?
Get a little bit of
We could make you an almond joy if that's what you would
Right.
prefer.
I'm gonna be a sour patch.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
We
well,
have
you
named
know
a
what?
character a
Yeah.
Sour Patch before, so
Mhm.
that would be accurate. So for context, my little almond joy here is going to be sitting beside me while we record. So if you hear him peep up, please just understand. Because of the way that my audio equipment is set up, Lucas's voice is coming in through my ear, and our Logan cannot hear
Mhm.
Lucas
Mhm.
through the setup that I currently have. So I have to relay everything that Lucas says to Logan. So I am being podcast host, producer, and apparently translator as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, we're trying. We're going to attempt to go through the Choices Insiders for October 2021.
Let's do it.
He said, let's do it. Like he has any context for what we're doing.
Literally. That's what we need. Gas us up. All right, let's do it.
That's right. Exactly. My little cheerleader, my little almond joy. As always, if you would like to see what the Choices Insiders for this month is, I will link it in the description of the episode. And I will also put up the sign-up link, so if you would like to get these in your email as well, they come in the first Thursday of every month. So that is on the cadence in which these are updated. I'll just go ahead and read from the top. There's a couple of silly things in here, which is fine because they're about October, and October is like one of my favorite months, so I'll let it slide. The first thing said, what is the zombie's favorite quiz question? While you mull over that riddle, please cast your vote. I don't know what the fuck that means. What is a zombie's favorite quiz question? What does that mean?
I'm over here trying to think of like the actual answer.
Right. Almond Joy over here just said it means what it means.
It means what it means.
It means what it means. Answer. I just love it because it's like, you know, I've been playing Choices since like at least 2017, 2018. And like you've been in Choices for what? This is now like 9 months of
Mhm.
you reading Choices, and here we have someone who has absolutely no fucking
No.
context from what is going on. And he's just here. But you're welcome along any ride that I take, babe.
I'm good with riddles.
Can you solve it then?
Can you tell? Yeah.
What's a zombie's?
Favorite quiz question. I'm gonna get the mic close so they can hear you.
You don't still thinking.
It got to be something about brains, right? Because quizzes, you got to be
I feel
smart.
like I feel like it would just be like brains, right?
Right.
Because that's all that zombies are known to say.
What's
Is
a
brains.
zombie's favorite quiz question?
I don't think there's an answer.
There we go, from the real master. This is unanswerable. Okay, let's move on to the quiz.
What's the answer?
I don't know. It didn't tell me.
Wow. You're gonna leave everybody hanging?
I don't know. I have no idea, babe.
He been here for 2 seconds, already tired of Choices, hanging up and like just like giving us the
Exactly.
bare minimum.
Exactly. So the quiz says, cast your vote. What is your favorite thing about October? With a very cute, little pumpkin graphic. I'm a big fan. But it has 6 different choices. So you can either say Halloween, changing of the leaves, cold weather, pumpkin spice latte, scary movie marathons, or just everything. Babe, what's your favorite thing about October
Hmm.
out of the 6 they listed?
I have a vacation week in October.
Okay, he has time off in October. This man will not follow the prompts. I said out of the 6. He came up with his own 7th.
He freestyled it. Def either. Oh. Y'all can't ask a Halloween whore what his favorite thing is. Y'all can't.
Right.
Like, this
Yeah.
is so hard.
I'm a big slut for October, and
No,
it just
like,
has to be everything.
everything, right?
It has
Everything.
to be
But
everything.
I don't like. Listen, this is gonna be against the law to say, but I have to speak my candor. I do not like
Oh.
pumpkin spice shit.
They're
Can't do it.
okay, but the only thing pumpkin that I like is I really like pumpkin pie. I did invest in some pumpkin spice coffee grounds, and y'all do not want to know what that did to my body. Which coffee inevitably wrecks all of us, right? But like
Yes, yes.
this pumpkin spice was something special, and I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna just say everything. What
Yeah,
about
very
you?
much, very
Yeah,
much.
everything.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, then let's move on to the content that my little almond joy really understands nothing about, which is the actual choices content. So I don't know how much you're gonna peep up in this section. Basically, it just says scandal, gossip, and revolutions, the 3 pillars of Belvoir. Is that how we settled on pronouncing that? Belvoir University.
Yeah, that's exactly
Um, Queen Bee is back. We got all the buzz. Then they have an Inside Choices blog where you get the behind the scenes scoop on Queen Bee. Now we haven't looked at that because we haven't even finished reading book 1, so I didn't want to like record anything with you to spoil it for you. But I did start playing Queen Bee 2. I am not really caught up on it. I just kind of play like the first 2 chapters. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think it's very much along the same line of the first book, which can, in some ways is kind of good, in some ways I'm kind of over
right.
it. But I will say overall, definitely a lot more pros than cons when it comes to that book. And then we have a very scandalous proposal. So this book was a previously VIP only book that just came out for all players. So at some point we'll play it. I'm not going to put a date on it because in the list of books they're not in high priority for me to record on, just to be frank about it. They also have an employee spotlight. The last time that they did an employee spotlight, there was an engineer who they interviewed, and this time they're interviewing 2 other employees, and it's specific to Hispanic and Latinx Heritage Month. You know, if you're interested in reading something like that, it is there for you. Before we get on with the rest of the episode, let me interrupt with some plugs. You can leave us a voice message at anchor.fm/play-choices-podcast/message. It could show up in a future episode. You can also directly support this podcast by going to anchor.fm/play-choices-podcast/support, which will allow you to support us on a monthly basis. You can also go to streamlabs.com/playchoicespodcast/tip to make a one-time tip. All of these links will also be available in the episode description. Thank you for your support, and let's get back to the episode. And then we have the behind the scenes, which is interesting. So it says, we love zombies a lot, and we know the Choices community is just dying to get their hands on this book. However, some of our team gets a little squeamish when it comes to the realm of horror, which led to this wonderful placeholder on Wake the Dead's level up screen. Gotta do whatever it takes to get the job done, and so it just shows that there's like the level up graphic, and it seems like they've added a little teddy bear on top of it in order to make it like cuter, I guess.
Yeah, this
But
is
it
awkward a little bit.
I mean, the one interesting thing that we have learned, however, is that I don't know, it seems like that little bear drawing may be like new. So like I don't know, maybe they'll come up at some point in the story, or maybe there's a new story where they had to draw like little bears. So that's kind of interesting. And we also now know that there's a level up component to Wake the Dead, which isn't surprising.
Yes.
But that is kind of like I think the more important takeaway here, and I think they're trying to be a little bit cheeky
Right.
with like the development
Right.
process, but that's really what I think the more important takeaway is. And then Further down, it says, along Mr. Bear, we have this haunting new background to add to the Choices collection. Intrigued? We know curiosity killed the cat. Will it kill you too in the apocalyptic world of Wake the Dead? Which I actually really like this background.
I do too.
It's very nice art.
It's really giving me The Last of Us artwork.
Yeah, no, yeah. I would say this is very akin to The Last of Us. It is interesting. It says Black Bear Mall. So I don't know if like whatever town you start off in has like it's a bear as this mascot or something, but it is interesting that it seems like this is called a Black Bear Mall. There's an image of a black bear on the mall, and then there's also like a teddy bear from the previous photo. So I don't know. It's just very interesting. Also, if you look at the level up sequence, it shows like wings for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I'm not quite understanding that. And there also seems to be like an axe behind the teddy bear's head. Looks like an axe and a baseball bat with nails in it, which they definitely stole from The Walking Dead. So that's just very interesting to notice. How you doing?
Good.
Good? Keeping up?
Makes sense.
Okay. Well, someone's following. So let's move on to the top frequently asked questions. Will surrender be gender of choice? Which I feel like they did answer in a previous email, but it does continue getting brought up, so they just continue to say that the main character is a female with gender customizable love interest. The second question is, when will Shipwrecked and Wolf Bride be available for all players? So these are two previously VIP only books. Well, currently they're VIP only books, but according to this, it says Shipwrecked and Wolf Bride will have a wide release towards the end of this month in October. And they kind of point over to the content calendar underneath. Before we get there, question number 3 just says, brains? We don't know who asked this, but they asked it a lot. So yes, brains, which is obviously just a little continuing to keep up with the Wake the Dead kind of theme there. And so looking at the content calendar below, we have the projected VIP releases, which, I mean, this is pretty on par with, you know, what we thought, what they showed last time. So we see that Wake the Dead is still coming out in October, Surrender in November, and then Crimes of Passion in December, which is the same schedule they showed. And then they had the projected Y releases, which is that Shipwrecked is anticipated to come out sometime in October, Wolf Bride as well, Wake the Dead in December, Surrender and Crimes of Passion in early 2020. So it's interesting because I think previously they had shown these as like, oh, Wake the Dead will be December, Surrender January, Crimes of Passion February. But it feels like they're being a little bit more vague here because under Surrender and Crimes of Passion it says early 2022.
Exactly.
So I don't know what they're trying to prepare us for.
Yeah,
but it
weird.
seems like they've backed up their calendar to be a little bit more vague instead of guaranteeing a specific month.
It seems like they have like a lot of attention on Wake the Dead, and I can't really recall if they had that much. I don't want to say like publicity, but like I feel like they did not talk about Shipwreck like that. Not like
no,
this.
not at all.
We did not get no artwork, no type of nothing like this.
Not at all. I think we got like one image for Shipwrecked, which was like a waterfall.
Right.
And that was it. But this is a lot of plug-in for Wake the Dead. But I think they understand that a lot of the players are really hyped for Wake the Dead, which is why I think that they're pumping it up a lot right now.
Ooh, y'all better not pull the Open Heart Season 3. Y'all better.
Oh, God.
Y'all better not pull the Open Heart Season 3. Let's get it together.
I really hope it's good because I think there's a lot of players who are... Yeah, I think there's a lot of players who are kind of basing their decision on whether to keep up with choices and how Wake the Dead plays out. So we'll see. How you doing?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Having fun? He's like, I'm fucking bored.
When are you getting into the good stuff?
Oh. So everything we do is good stuff.
Thank you. He said everything we do is good stuff. He's just looking at me, so I'll move on. So anyways, underneath the content calendar is this, I guess I'll just call it as like the PB party. And it's basically a prompt list where you're supposed to draw something choices related based off of the prompts. So if this is something you want to participate in, I don't think that like you have to draw specifically. Like, I've seen people make edits. I've seen people just take screenshots and say like, hey, this is what I think would fit this prompt for today, but you can tag it as hashtag play choices and hashtag PB party 2021, and they may share it on their social media. So just understand that that's going on. Oh, it says at the bottom, P.S. still wondering about that riddle in the opening. What is a zombie's favorite quiz question? A no-brainer.
That's good.
That's
I ain't even
funny.
gonna lie. That's good.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that was punny. Yeah.
But Almond Joy does not agree. Did you hear his dissent? You want to say something?
I did not think about that one. I was thinking about a real question.
He's thinking about a... That's right, PP. Keep up with the riddle master.
Okay. Look at the dog's face. Like
I know, there's like a dog. He's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, and then it pretty much just signs off saying, hey, if you have any suggestions about what you want to see in future emails, you can send them a message at community@pixelberrystudios.com. So that's pretty much like this month's Insider. I mean, I don't think it's the worst one we've seen. I like that we're getting a little bit more exclusive content to look into Wake the Dead, 'cause I know there are definitely a lot of people hyping that up. But, pretty simple, pretty easy. And that's pretty much all we've... Unless you want something. You want to say something.
No.
My little Almond Joy, you want to say something?
No.
Okay, that's pretty much all we have for you today. So thank you everybody so much for listening. We come out with new episodes every Saturday, midnight ET, and then 9 p.m. PT.
Don't forget the military time.
Please give us military time, babe.
0
for ET,
right?
And then like
what's the first one?
2100.
2100 for PT, and then 0. I don't know how you say 0 in military time. But 0 for ET for those of you who may be serving our country and you only read time like that. Okay, thank you all so much for listening, and that's it for this Choices Insiders. Bye-bye. You gonna say bye?
Bye.
Oh, bye. Wait, both of us. I was looking at what they call midnight, and it's 0 hours.
Oh, it's 0 Okay.
Yeah.
So we
like
release episodes every 0 hours on the ET Saturday. All right, now bye.
Bye.